We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Washington nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
The Raven 1st down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Miles Boykin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Washington, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Line of scrimmage.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Washington.
Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with McKissick. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
McKissick, the ball carrier.
Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. First catch for the Washington leader in receiving yards a year ago. Good for a 1st down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson will throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Jackson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200+ right now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll take Devin Duvernay. His 4th touchdown on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now for the extra point.
Hello.
To nothing.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Washington nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by now.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
They will run it. It's McKissick. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting room. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Sliding out of the pocket.
Throw that. Oh, my. Thank you.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
and a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Operating from the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Miles Boykin, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score, Ravens 28, Washington 0. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's McKissick. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Echo.
They go play action with Haskins.
Oh, that's my fault.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another Washington first down.
Play action. Haskins. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Haskins. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for the touchdown, Washington.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man, Chris Moore. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Greg Stroman back deep for Washington. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene
come on, dude.
that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. In pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Haskins. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
A nice little juke. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 44 yards. Now Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, open man is Duvernay. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Devin Duvernay.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Again, Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
2nd and goal.
One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
His kick is good.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Washington, 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard. Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Looking for Inman deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Past the 20. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. 33 yards that time.
A gain of
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ravens.
58, right over middle. Mike, 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and goal.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground?
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Ravens 42, Washington 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Tight ends right. Hey, 4 down. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Whip.
They go play action now. Haskins.
Hey there, brother.
Flush to his right.
Good, brother.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I
kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there?
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Be that.
Yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Flushed out right.
Oh, there's some good plays.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Raven ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box.
The Seahawks is the best dude on all
trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. The surprise,
and the Cowboys got to play him again.
So that took his attention elsewhere. To no avail.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this.
No, I get him 2 touchdowns.
47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control.
That I haven't used on him.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I think he's having fun with him right now. Reality will hit.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception,
just any
interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Should I even go? Should I?
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
I can say that.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
I'll take a piss
A carry now for McKisson.
I know you can do it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chain.
Not
Just
even
2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Most I've ever taken is like
so it's Washington's football here as we welcome
I know
you
dudes, bro, the most I've ever taken is like 2. I know dudes that have taken.
A first down run, good
for
Cameron's baby. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Gotta respect it.
Now they try the right side here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. Here's Haskins out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They had to go for it with such little time.
Hit him with a Cosby.
The Ravens are going to get the ball back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
after hearing that.
just don't really do that in the NFL.